Good afternoon, this is News Analysis coming to you live on Politics and Business Television Abuja. My name is Bulus Joanna. Many thanks for joining us at this time. The top stories. The federal government and ASU clash over 2021 agreement. NEC unveils roadmap for $1 trillion economy by 2030. The federal government intervenes as states and discos rift deepens. Details coming up shortly. Stay with us. The Academic Staff Union of Universities on Thursday knocked the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Olause, over claims that the government never signed any agreements with the union. Olause made the clarification on Thursday while addressing journalists in Abuja. According to him, the documents often cited by ASU as binding agreements were never signed, but only proposals presented during negotiations. He said the administration of President Bola Tinubu was, however, committed to resolving lingering issues with the University Lecturers Union. Earlier this year, the Tinubu administration released 50 billion naira to settle earned academic allowances owed to university lecturers and staff. However, ASU has consistently demanded clear commitments on improved salaries, conditions of service, university funding, autonomy, and a review of laws governing the National Universities Commission at the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board. Meanwhile, the National Economic Council on Thursday unveils the framework for the renewed Hope Development Plan aimed at consolidating Nigeria's reform agenda and actualizing the $1 trillion economy targets of the administration of President Bola Tinubu. This was part of the resolutions reached at the 151st meeting of the Council, which commended the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning for kick-starting the process and also urged effective participation by all states and stakeholders to ensure inclusivity and accelerated growth. NEC also asked the Accountant General of the Federation to accelerate the release of funds for the next round of the National Polio Immunization Campaign to ensure a hitch-free exercise. A statement signed by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications, Office of the Vice President Stanley Nkocha, noted that the Chairman of the Council, Vice President Kashim Shettima, said the new National Development Plan would build on existing policies, deepen continuity, and align Nigerians' growth trajectory with the long-term goals of Nigeria Agenda 2050. In the meantime, as the crisis between states and electricity distribution companies continues to deteriorate over who has the power to fix electricity tariffs, the federal government, through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, has summoned all the stakeholders to a meeting scheduled for next week, media reports. Energy commissioners of the state governments under the umbrella and body known as the Forum of Commissioners for Power and Energy in Nigeria have repeatedly insisted that the Electricity Act 2023 as amended has empowered state governments to regulate their respective power markets. But power distribution companies under the aegis of the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors insisted that although the Act enables the states to regulate their power markets, the state governments lack the power to put a price on cross-border electricity. As a result of this, neither the states nor the discos are ready to shift ground over who has authority to regulate electricity tariffs. As state regulators make moves to design tariffs for the electricity markets in the domains starting with Enugu State, power distribution companies declared that this cannot work. The tariff ordered by the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission recently also sparked the reactions of power generation companies, including the Niger Delta Power Holding Company, as the GENCOs argued that states have no power to dictate the cost of power from the national grid. When you're still watching news analysis live on Politics and Business TV, still to come, long-term neglect hindering refineries revamp, says NNPC. Details of this headline and more news content after a quick break. Stay with us. Welcome back. And on Business Matters, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Bayo Julari, has declared that fixing the country's refineries under NNPC's management has been difficult due to the neglect of the plans for decades. He also revealed that the NNPC is under attack from people who do not mean well for Nigeria and who are against the ongoing transformation efforts by the company. Olujare disclosed this on Thursday while playing host to a delegation from the national body of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria at the NNPC Towers in Abuja. He pointed out that Nigeria's refineries had suffered years of neglect, making them difficult to revive despite huge investments in the facilities located in Warri, Port Harcourt, and Kaduna. And on the foreign scene, at least 34 Palestinians have been killed in early morning Israeli attacks across Gaza, including 5 in the Al-Mawasi area, a so-called humanitarian zone designated by Israel in the south. United Nations expanded military operation to seize Gaza City, saying it signals a new and dangerous phase in the war. Far-right Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich has called for Israel to annex the Gaza Strip if Hamas refuses to disarm, in the latest push by an Israeli official to forcibly displace Palestinians and take complete control of the coastal enclave. Israel has killed 2 Lebanese soldiers in the Ras and Nekora area of southern Lebanon, blaming a technical malfunction of a drone it claimed was targeting Hezbollah infrastructure. And for sports news, let's join Abel Sunday.
Good afternoon and welcome to P&B Sport News. I'm Abel Sunday. Crystal Palace is set to make his European debut in the UEFA Conference League group stage. This marks a historic moment for the Eagles as they will be participating in the main stage of a European competition for the first time in their history. The team's qualification is a significant milestone and fans are eagerly anticipating their performances on the European stage. Basista has been eliminated from the Conference League after a 2-1 aggregate defeat to Lucerne. As a result, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side will not feature in European football this season. The Turkish Giants exit the competition, making a disappointing end to their European campaign. Now to basketball. Ofia Abel has made his City Chiefs basketball debut in Nigerian Men's Basketball League. The 2-time MPBL champion played his first game for his new team yesterday, although they came up short in a tough matchup. Abel's move from Rivers Hoopers marks a new chapter in his career, following his impressive stint with the Kingsmen in the Basketball Africa League and a recent win at the Dreams Basketball Tournament with Showtime. That's all for sports today. I'm Abel Sunday.
And that wraps up today's program, but before we go, the headlines again. The federal government and ASU clash over 2021 agreement. NEC unveils roadmap for $1 trillion economy by 2030. Federal government intervenes as states and discos rift deepens. And from me, Bulus Joanna Ray, it's bye for now.